My name's Robert, and this is my collection of limited prints and original oils by Chaz Bojorquez, Mear One, David Choe, and Camille Garcia. These particular prints and oils haven't been seen in public for over a decade. I hope you enjoy this selection of pieces of some of our finest artists at their very best. Our first print is Somos Locos by Chaz Bojorquez. Chaz was one of the first graffiti writers from Los Angeles with his own style. With a combination of Asian calligraphy, graffiti, and fine art, Chaz Bojorquez's style has become unmistakable. Dynamic, bold, and full of color, this is Mear One's Getting Away With It. 28 of 30 prints. This print was personalized by Mear by having the spray come out of the can, propelling him over the fence. This next piece is also by Mear One. It is the sensational Toy Eater. It is 5 feet by 6, acrylic oil on canvas. It is a masterwork. The detail, the imagination. Toy Eater is Mear One at his finest. With his Dali-esque style and talent, you can see why Mear is one of our finest surrealists. I have owned this painting for over a decade and still find new and exciting elements in this painting every time I look at it. I've tried to include some nice close-up shots so you can get an idea of how gifted this artist truly is. This next painting is an original David Choe, 16 by 20. It's an acrylic oil painting called Street People. This was done by David Choe about 13 years ago. I also like to call this painting 22 Faces. There's 22 distinct faces in this painting, each one with a different expression, and none of them appear to be looking at each other. Street People is one of those rare oil paintings by David Choe that showcases his fine artistic talent as well as establishing his unmistakable and distinctive style. Oh, and Mr. Zuckerberger of Facebook, I'm sure you'd love to have Street People in your private collection. I'm sure we could work something out. From around 1998, this is the David Choe silkscreen Party Chicks. This was used on his cover of his book Bruised Fruit. This silkscreen is 7.5 by 15 with a lot of intricate calligraphy in the margins, which I really don't know what it means or says. It's really kind of interesting. I've tried to decipher it a little bit, but not much luck. From 1998, this is a David Choe oil on masonite called David D. It's 7 by 15. This is one of those unique and rare oils by David that has him doing just a straight up portrait style. From 2001, this is Creepscake Bakery by Camille Garcia. Mixed media, glassy with flocking. The paper size is 11 by 14. It includes 9 separate plates. Printed by Richard Duardo. It seems the theme here is we are what we eat, whether it's government propaganda, corporate lies, or social behavioral engineering. It all tastes good at first, but in the end it destroys us from the inside. This is an oil on canvas, 12 by 15 by Mear. It's called Let's Party. A real fun painting of Mear's apocalyptic vision of the future. These are original Thai temple rubbings. They were banned in 1955 by the Thai government because the temple rubbings were eroding away the temples they were rubbing them off of. This one is particularly rare because it shows the little fertility demon trying to entice the little maiden into, well, favors. Both of these temple rubbings are 18 by 18. They're rubbed on a silk and rice paper. This last one I believe is called The Dancers. I try to include a few close-ups here so you can kind of see the detail of how they were rubbed. The last piece I'd like to show you is my poster from 1968, Plaza Toros, Valencia. It's a bullfighting poster. This poster is about 45 years old. These posters were basically plastered all over the city as advertisement for upcoming bullfights. Most of these posters haven't survived very well simply because they were advertising and really weren't considered collectible art at the time. Thanks for viewing my collection today. If you have any comments or impressions, I'd really love to hear them. Thanks again.